In the second half of the day on Friday, the US stock market perked up. At the same time, gold is trading today at $1,900 per 3 ounce. Such beyond demand comes from inflation fears in the United States. In other words, investors have found a safe haven asset. The US stocks are consolidating below the highest mark of the year. Technically, it means that the market is ready for new bonds. Meanwhile, Wall Street is anticipating new economic data from the US, which could set the stage for a new wave upwards. Following a modest growth on Friday, the S&P 500 is trading today at about 4,204 points. It's expected to hold in the corridor of 4,160 to 4,240 until the US Labor Department releases the non-farm payrolls for May. Importantly, 97% of large US companies whose stocks are included in the S&P 500 have already provided financial records for the previous quarter. Experts reckon that the final overall profit could have zoomed up 50% from the same quarter a year ago. Impressive, isn't it? In the meantime, the US dollar tried to assert its strength on Friday but sharply pulled back in the late American session. Today, the US dollar index is trading at about 90.05. It's likely to trade in the corridor of 89.80 to 90.20 tomorrow. The market is still puzzling out whether a surge in consumer inflation will benefit or harm the US currency. The Canadian dollar is about to touch the bottom at near 1.1980. However, growing oil prices and weakness of the US dollar ensure a new bullish wave of the loonie. The USD CAD pair is expected to trade in the range of 1.20 to 1.2120 in the near time. Today, the currency pair is trading at around 1.2070. If oil prices climb above the level of $70 a barrel, this will certainly reinforce the Canadian dollar. Bitcoin prospects are still uncertain. Last week, the flagship currency sank below $35,000 per token. On Monday, the price increased to $36,800. The psychological background is feeble, and crypto investors assess the current market condition as negative. Bitcoin could edge up to $37,000 tonight. However, the number one cryptocurrency could resume its downward in the short term. Further uptrend is possible on condition that the price traders firmly above $38,000, which is seen as the nearest resistance. This week, the economic calendar is loaded with the macroeconomic data from the United States that will make a serious impact on global financial markets for sure. Tomorrow, on June 1st, market participants will get to know the US manufacturing PMI for April from the Institute for Supply Management. The index serves as a leading indicator for future economic performance, so it's closely monitored by investors. On Tuesday, the Federal Reserve is due to publish the Page Book that will shed light on economic conditions in various regions of the United States. On Wednesday and Friday, the market is alert to crucial data on the US employment for May. Both private and government reports are expected to be upbeat. As you see, there are enough reasons for optimism. The US stock market is able to take a punch despite early pessimistic forecasts. So, the stocks are on the way to new highs. That's all for today. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you tomorrow.